Hello there, this is Grace CW Liu, communication expert, and I'm here to help you navigate your unique communication styles. This is your weekly communication styles reading. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on my weekly readings. All right, so I'm going to pull your card for today's reading. This message is for you, diplomatic. If you are unsure about your unique communication style, then you will need to click on the link in the description box below to take the quiz that will help identify your unique communication style. Okay, so let's dive in. Here's the card for you. Let us not forget that our simple efforts and daily triumphs can gather weight and motion to become an unstoppable force toward a focused and free life. So, for you, diplomatic, it is all about balance. And so, when you feel balance in your daily activities, you're going to feel triumph. And also, you can think about having a balance in your communication. When you feel balanced in your communication, you will also feel triumph in your conversation with a person. So what do I mean by that? Well, when you feel balanced, and that means feeling like you have equal opportunity of sharing and receiving opinions, ideas, thoughts, then you're going to feel balanced. When you feel either someone is over dominating, or if you feel someone who is not participating enough, you will feel that there's not enough balance in the conversation, and that might lead you to feel like the conversation was not successful. So when the conversation feels balanced, then you feel more free. The conversation feels more free, as well as you feel like the conversation is successful. You've triumphed in the conversation when you feel like there's an equal balance of giving and sharing. So when the conversation is either being too dominated by another person, or you feel like the other person that you're speaking with is not contributing enough, then that's when you might feel out of balance, and then you might feel less free. Perhaps you feel then constricted and not free to share, or because either the person is too dominating, where you don't feel like you're given the opportunity to share, or when you do share and you're not getting the feedback, or you're not where the other person's not giving you a lot of words, or where they're not sharing enough for you, then you might feel like, ooh, there's a bit of stuckness there. And so then you might feel like you're not able to have that free conversation, so to speak. There's not like a free flow of the conversation, and therefore you might feel like the conversation was not successful. You didn't feel like it was a triumph moment, right? So for you, it's all about the balance. So how do we create the balance, right? So one way is, if the person is too dominating, then you need to have some set boundaries, right? By setting some set boundaries, you're letting the other person know, like, hey, let's have some equal opportunity of sharing here. And this is how we can do it, within like having the boundary to do so. If the person is not sharing too much, or you feel like it's not sharing enough, then you can use your open-mindedness to say, hey, it's okay. Using your open-mindedness to make the other person feel safe enough so that they will want to share. Balance is the key for you, diplomatic. And when you are feeling balanced and the conversation is balanced, then you will feel that there's a free flow of conversation and there's success. Okay, this is my unique card deck. So, diplomatic, I want you to focus on my card deck and ask guides or your higher self for your unique secondary message for this week. Okay, and it says, what is your intention for today? Right? So one of the ways again to create that balance in your conversation is to set an intention, right? So when you set the intention of what you would like for the conversation to take place, or how you want the conversation to take place, then you're going to be able to set that boundary that I mentioned, so that everybody will then have a clear understanding of the boundary and a clear understanding of what is expected, so that everyone has that equal footing, as much as we can of a balanced conversation of give and take. And one of the ways we can make sure that happens is through setting intentions. So the question is, what is your intention for today? And one of your intention might be, my intention is to have everyone feel comfortable in sharing, or have an equal opportunity of sharing during the discussion, right? So that way, perhaps you're in a group and you want everyone who are too quiet have the opportunity to share, and those who are too dominated also have the opportunity to share, but however also are willing to listen. So perhaps you might go in your mind of the intention of, I want everyone to have equal opportunity to share during this discussion. And that might be your intention for the group. Okay, so that is the reading for diplomatic. And to make sure that you're listening to the reading that matches your unique communication style, be sure to take the quiz. The link for the quiz is down in the description box below. Again, this is Grace CW Liu, communication expert. Be sure to like and subscribe. And remember, amazing solutions are everywhere with clear communication.